Okay, so I went to go and make myself a drink and forgot that the countdown was going. Good evening. How are we? Mental, Kappa, always good to see you. Especially you, Cap. It's been a while. I'm okay. I have a bit of a sore neck. I'm very tired. But I'm okay. Very tired. It has been... It's been a long old week. Yep, we got the sneak. We're on Blue Raspberry today. Sounds like a normal day to you. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's just right there. It's just... I can't shift it. How you doing, Vibe? Mental, I don't want anything to do with your head. Your head, I think... I'd end up chopping it off. The amount of issues you have with your head. Oh, I think it's probably the nap I had on the sofa earlier. I just kind of slept a bit like that and it's just pulled it. How are we doing, Lance? How's the cold? Oh. Once again, it's played my drum and bass playlist at the start, and I'm feeling it. Going, but still a little left. Oh, man. You're like me. When you get a cold or anything like that, it will last like over a week. Most people will last like 2 days. I'm very jealous. How's the weather in the UK at the moment? Hot. Well, it's not hot. It's going to be hot this week. 2 weeks ago, we had our 40-degree heat wave. This week, we've got a 32, 36, something like that. Also, multi-chat between the two platforms isn't working, so I'm kind of having like weird conversations that you guys can't read. I'm not muted, you're muted. You muted me. All right, thanks. Thanks, Mental. Rat. You thought the music was coming from me. Who else but Mental? Mm. How was our day? Our day was great. My day, it was alright. I didn't have to go to work today, thankfully. Thankfully, because I am just absolutely exhausted and I may have ended up killing someone if I went to work. So I just lazed around for a bit. has your day been? I'm going to be leaning on the desk a lot because that actually feels quite comfortable. Just putting just a little bit of my body weight and pressure on it. It's started watching Slasher. I don't think I know Slasher. Pretty chill, just been vegging out. Yeah, that's what Sundays are made for. Oh man. So we're doing something a little bit different today. I was going to play Lost Ark. And I thought, with my arm like this, I don't really want to be sitting here concentrating for such a long time. So we're going to play a bit of Phoenix Wright. It's a game that's been on my wishlist for ages, and I bought it this afternoon. I was like, fuck it, it's on sale. And I'm turning the fan up because I'm getting quite warm. Monday is like the end of the world for you. Yeah, it's kind of spreading around Europe at the moment, the heat. It's a good thing global warming doesn't exist. Anyway, yeah, bit of a visual novel with bit of a story and just chilling out. Phoenix Wright is a pretty great story. I've seen quite a lot of Phoenix Wright, and it's always really interested me, but I've never actually picked it up or played it. You had a massive migraine. I mean, you always have massive migraines. Oh, Lance has got tomorrow off. I think I'm off over the weekend. I'm working every day during the week. Which is okay. It is what it is. There's a Digimon game on Steam, which is like a JRPG and novel, but too much text. Was it We Love You, Colonel Sanders, or something like that? KFC's visual novel. It was just too much reading. This one, there seems to be a little bit more engagement in it. I was working yesterday, yes. Oh, Vibes got me up on the big screen. Yeah, I reckon Mental could get into a bit of Digimon. I mean, I'm still sitting here waiting for the Mental streams. Yeah, I work most Saturdays. And you wouldn't find me dead in Westfield on a Saturday. You got 100 followers on TikTok. Nice. So you give all of your data to the Chinese government. I can't get my head around TikTok. Lance's people, thank you for all of your information. I mean, as creative as I am, I just don't have the energy to do TikTok. It's great just like posting clips on there and whatever, but you have to have a lot of free time to do TikTok, and that's just something I don't have. Hence why I only stream like once a week. I'm related to all of Asia. You've heard of the Asian discount? They made that just for Lance. Oh, that's really loud. Um, 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 um. How do I make this full screen? Ah, there we go. Full screen. 1920 by 1080. Where I'm going to have to turn that volume down because that's deafening. When you're 85 years old sitting in a retirement home, you're definitely still playing Mobile Legends. Oh, new pair of Ray-Bans. I need a new pair of sunglasses. Okay. How do I get out of the... Oh, there we go. This is really loud in my headphones, but it looks okay for you? Which one's the first one? It's Ace Attorney, isn't it? Play the first turnabout, yes! Must just be me. Gasp! Gasp! Oh, I'm going to have to do reading, aren't I? I haven't done my LA dailies, no. I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him! I'm sorry if I end up ignoring you. It's the reading. I was hoping for narration. August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hiya, Chief. I'm not doing voices. I refuse to do voices. It was a bullet hole, mate. He shot him in the head. Opie! Whew. I'm glad you made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favour. A favour? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Her name is Aim if you reverse it. Ours is Mia. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? I think it might be. Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to die. I need to turn the screen shaking off because that's going to get annoying. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Butts. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Can I just turn off screen shaking, please? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlikely sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Do love a butt joke. August 3rd, 10 a.m, District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honour. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honour. Forgot if we were defending or accusing? We are defending. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honour. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. Knees weak, arm spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That is Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honour. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. Nope. No, wait. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Hey, Mental, it's you. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. The attorney's badge, I read that as bagel. I think I want a bagel. Cindy's autopsy report. Cause of death, loss of blood due to a blunt trauma. I didn't read any of that right. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? That would be Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... blunt trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. Alright guys, we are winning. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I should have got 2 drinks. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. I'm pretty sure you've already told me to do that. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, would you describe is generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Very thin ice. Your Honour, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Ms. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. He kind of reminds me of myself. I was in trouble back in kindergarten. I would say things that made it sound like it. Tagged, yes, this is my first time. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Larry, shush. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. He went. What do I do? Stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I've got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh, Larry. Order in the court. I'll have a large cheeseburger. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honour. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sarwit to the stand. If something stinks, it's usually the butts. Oh, okay, I thought the guy had been shot in the head. Mr. Sarwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sarwit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honour, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honour. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sarwit used was one of those. Your Honour, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Nobody says perusal anymore. I'm just going to peruse this. What guy doesn't have a mobile phone? Exactly. Yes, yes, Your Honour. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honour? All right. All right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to this evidence at hand. Such as Cindy's death autopsy report. Time of death between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. I'm pretty sure that guy just said he saw her at 1 p.m. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Was out from noon till 6 p.m. That's fine because she was already dead. Oh no, she wasn't. She was still alive. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. I object. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time and death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Judge says no. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sarwit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. I think it's set in 2016. I don't actually know when it was set. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You can give your testimony more than once. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. She has a powerful pair of oppi. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Bah. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you. Right. You know what to do. I do. I've got this one. You heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Yes. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Can't do that. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Did his wig just fly off? Gah! Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sarwit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. I did it again. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sarwit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. And your wig keeps doing this weird flying off your head thing. My apologies, Your Honour. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sarwit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. His hair has a life of its own, I know, right? Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Was there? I don't think so. Not that I've got anything in here. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Oh, because that was the thinker. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Again. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. No! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sarwit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's the clock. That's... Okay, where's the time? Your Honour, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. No, it's not. The neck has a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock, after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honour, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honour. Mr. Sarwit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never... Look, the clock, I heard. No, I mean, I saw. And off comes the wig. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Nothing quite like a sweaty wig to the face. Your Honour, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defence's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honour, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. He's wigging out. Oh, tagged. Your Honour, the sound Mr. Sarwit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honour, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sarwit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sarwit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honour. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sarwit. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You lost your hair. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Or is there? Not so fast, Mr. Sarwit. Chief! Listen up, listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Because... Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. Find it and let them have it. Right. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow. It's got to be the blackout report, right? Have we already used that? The clock runs on batteries, doesn't it? Or was it her passport? Did she take it with her? Is there a 3 hour time difference? Try using that again. Nope. Okay. What am I missing? As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sarwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, Phoenix, no. Oh, he's gone. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. If you can pick him up off the floor. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honour. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defence so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honour. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay, Larry, you're free. And with that, this court is adjourned. But free. It turns out that Frank Sarwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sarwit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sarwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and bonked her on the head with it. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew! I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Oh, she's happy, all right. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Oh, Larry. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Oh, don't call her Cindy Windy. Oh, very perky. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. It's Larry. Oh, lucky Harry. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Hairy Butts. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. I don't want a murder weapon as a present. Oh, Mia certainly doesn't want a murder weapon as a present. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathise with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathising. Really. Isn't that right? Stop saying that. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I mean, she kept the thing? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you just weren't some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she travelled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Well, make of that what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Said a boy to his teacher one day, Wright has not written the right, oh my god. I don't do tongue twisters. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realise things can change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Alright, okay, so you'll go out with me, but you won't go out with Harry. Larry. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. Still Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? A toast to butts. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave to Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the centre of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Poor Larry. The end. Okay, game over. Thanks for watching, guys. A brand new episode has been added. Oh, we won. Would you like to save your progress up to this point? Yes, please. Oh, no. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Is her sister called Maya? Are they Maya and Mia? Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favour to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. If we know her name's Maya, why is her title still question marks? I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting there until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright then, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 AM. September 5th, 8:57 PM. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed the papers. How could you know? Ho 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 ho. You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho ho. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. No! Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 PM. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over so we could all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Yeah. Maybe she's in her office. Examine. I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check to see if Mia, the chief's okay. Oh. How do I move? Move. There we go. Move to the office. That smell. Blood. Look at the state of this office. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief! Chief! Snake? Snake? Hi, Maya. I'm guessing. Where'd you go? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief? It's hard to see her lying like this. Any clues? She was hit on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker laying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper? It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Phone. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Gatewater Hotel? Really? Already collected that, haven't we? Do we add the thinker? Yes. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. All she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. No clues here. Okay. No clues here. Anything on the bookcase? This is where she filed her case recordings and recent rulings. I read that wrong. Why she got a mic arm? Okay. Got that. Oh, we haven't got the thinker. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. What's that? No? Nothing? Okay. Papers on the floor? Nope. Upturned chair. Simpson? A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. What's this thing? Nothing. Okay. Has the girl woken up yet? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh no, there she is. Yipes, says nobody anymore. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Police are here. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! I'm the one who phoned you. Hi, Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Yeah. Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Are you going to be saying see at the end of everything like you're some sort of 1950s gangster? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw with the pink hair and the giant breasts. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's... Okay. You don't write with your breath. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. If he doesn't have gum underneath his shoes, then my life is a lie. I was taken for questioning, but didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, knees weak, arms spaghetti, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention centre. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 AM, detention centre, visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Imagine someone saying to Gumshoe, "You're such a dick," and then he's like, "Yeah, that's my name." Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Damn. That's what she said. Thanks, Mia. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Oh no, don't want to do that. So, tell me about the receipt. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? Yes. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, of course I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. Made by Larry Butts. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Oh, right, okay. Glass shards? This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Though I've never heard of a glass light stand before this. I have no other evidence. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. I did think it was a bit weird that she would have that whilst, being in prison. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Tell me about you. What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about that. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as serial murder. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Tell me about being a spirit medium. So, you're an acolyte. A medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spiritual medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Jesus, Phoenix. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. You've mentioned that a few times. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I were ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I mean, Phoenix Wright, game's named after me. Sure. Why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Again, sitting right here. Say, what about your parents? That's a lot of silence. I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. They don't fuck around in this game, do they? The trial's already tomorrow? What? That's what I just said, Phoenix. Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Oh, this is not helping my neck. September 6th. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. We're gonna have a snoop around first. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Big fancy desk as well. Oh, mahogany. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. I'm guessing this is... What's his name? Grossberg? That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm pretty sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Big comfy lawyer chair. Mahogany bookshelf. Oh, I was clicking on the chair. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Books. Light. Carpet? Nope. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. I'm Phoenix. No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. See? That Butts guy. I knew he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? I mean, he was proven innocent. Right. And you were... you're Detective Gumshoe. I could, muck up your name as well, but... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. But be right there. Huh. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I need Thingy's phone, please. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that. I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Literally just asked. Tell him straight. Oh, okay. Oh, no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds a lot of little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Ugh, you're just trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Statue? I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too? I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Shards? There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. Let's ask about Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death, 9 PM. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why would you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm pretty sure you know what that means, being a lawyer and all. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her as well. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Ah, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial, so she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Guys, I'm going to be right back very quickly. Right, where were we? Let's ask about Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. Sure. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Don't you wave your pickle at me. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumours of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. So they fixed the stand? Mia's favourite potted plant. I remember I had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordeline Stricter, pal. Who was that? It was Edgeworth. Not Edgeworth. Gumshoe. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Aww. Painting. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Okay, let's go to the the Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so that I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oh wait, that's me. What is that? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's have a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You're... She has got mental hair, yes. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. Wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Get out of the way. Oh, so you've been enjoying champagne, have you? Oh. I was hoping to examine the champagne bottle, but okay. I wonder what she's using that screwdriver for. Why is it just stuck out of the desk? What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Alright, I have to get her out of the room then. Bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Alright, pretty standard room. Tell me what you witnessed. I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, Observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I mean, I am a lawyer. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've ever blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. Yeah, this one's just not talking. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in that garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Did you see what happened to this? Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness, it's just like in the movies. Are you just going to be completely obstinate? Yes. Okay. I really want to look in this drawer. How can I get her to fuck off? I can't talk to her about anything. She's not going to talk. Yep. Right, yep, she's just not talking. Let's go back and see Maya. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, not yet. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I will, but I want to ask her about the phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Sure. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. I got the autopsy. Oh, no, okay. Right. Can... If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Ah, Grossberg is back. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer now, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Okay, so... Maya's not here. She must be in questioning. They probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I'd better go talk to that lawyer again. Okay, no, I don't need to examine the room. Tell me about the painting. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colour of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. How did you know Maya Fey? Mia Fey? Why are they... too many similar names. She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Okay, why did you refuse the, Yeah, how can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take this one particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I've nothing more to discuss with you. What is going on here? September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Centre Visitors Room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned, then. Or her. Oh. Right. Unfortunately, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. It is 10 o'clock, and I have work early in the morning. We will carry on this story another time. Thank you very much for joining me for this Sunday evening stream. It has been a lot of fun. I am working all week, so I don't think there's a chance of me being able to get live at any point. But I hope you have a good week. Thank you for the stream. You are welcome, Mental. You are welcome, Lance. Have yourselves good weeks, whatever you get up to. And I might see you next weekend. I'll quickly do the login bonus for Lost Ark, yes. Thanks, guys. See you soon.